Hi guys, it's Alex from Alex's Creative Corner. This is a tutorial on how to make a miniature SilkWing from Wings of Fire out of Rainbow Loom. I'm going to be making Luna in this video. I'm going to start off by saying that I'm sorry for not posting anything in like a long time. I haven't really had the time to. I've was finishing up school, and I've had a lot of tennis every day, and I've also opened an Etsy shop, which I will link in the description, and that requires a lot of work, and I've just been getting a lot of custom orders too, so that takes up time. But yeah, I'm hoping to get this posted soon, and yeah, so we're gonna get started. It's not too much. This is Blue, the SilkWing, aka her brother. We're just gonna make different colors basically. I'm gonna try to add teeth on this one. Just they fell off on this one. But yeah, it's gonna look a little bit different around the head. It's just the way that I did this one. It's too hard to actually do on camera. Like I've tried. I filmed this video once, like a few months ago, and it broke terribly. So I'm gonna add this right there. So I'm gonna tell you what you need to do now. We need the band count will be in the description. I'll just tell you what we're starting off with. Make sure your loom is in this configuration. It's offset. Looks like this. So on the fourth peg in the middle from the bottom, we're gonna go with 2 yellow bands, and we're gonna go down twice. And then those are the only sets of 2 bands in the whole head and neck. That's what we're making. And the rest is going to be double looped. So we're going to go with double looping opaque yellow, go down twice, and then double loop a neon green, and then double loop 4 lime greens all the way down to the bottom, to the end. And now on the 5th peg from the bottom on the sides, go down all the way in neon green double loop bands, and then diagonally and to the center from here to here with a double looped lime green band. Same thing there. Cap that off with a lime green band wrapped around 4 times. And then I just did holding bands by double looping. I double loop these Titan solar bands. They're like some kind of light green. You can do whatever. You can do lime green, but it's probably best if you use like some kind of jelly band, because they don't break as easily, in my opinion. But I did that all the way down, and then the last one I did it in lime green. So now we're going to start making stuff. First we need to make some spikes. I made my spikes with these holding bands are not Titan, they're Uranus, I guess, yeah, solar bands. The Titan is these yellow ones, which I'm using on the spikes. So what I'm going to do with that, I'm going to take one, I'm going to find 2 pegs, so I'll zoom in, find 2 pegs. You've probably seen this in a couple of my other tutorials. So I get one, twist it, and keep holding it and go back over. So I'll show you that one more time. Get it on the peg, twist it, put it on, twist it again, then go over the 2 pegs with it. So what I'm going to do is grab the bottom loop, pull it over, and then grab the bottom loop and pull it over. You can take this off, and that's 1 spike right there. And you're going to want to make 5 more so that you have 6. Okay? So go ahead and do that. You just need 6 for the neck. You're going to need a lot more for the body. I'll tell you how many that you need momentarily. So Next, what we are going to do, I'll zoom out. Next, what you need to make is the horns. I'll show you how to make one. Get lime green, wrap one around your hook, creating 4 loops. Double loop 1, pull on the cap band, and reclaim. Double loop another. So you've got 2. 1 second. Mine came off. Okay, I'm double looping my second one. So it should look like this. So far. So 2 double loop lime bands, lime green, and then I'm gonna take a lime and a neon green, wrap it around my hook twice, and pull this onto there and reclaim. I'm going to do that 2 more times. So a lime and a neon green, pulling it on, and reclaiming it. It's going to be very stiff because the bands are tight on there. I'm just redoing the second one because it didn't work out. Okay, and then a third time. Okay, there's a horn. Go ahead and make another. So you've got 2. Now we're going to make the antennae. They are very easy, don't worry. So if you have green Alpha Loom bands, or whatever color you're using, I guess, you'll use those. But if you don't, you're just going to double loop your bands. It's not that big of a difference, but it'll look more thin if you use the Alpha Loom bands. So what we're going to do is take an Alpha Loom band, wrap it around 3 times on the hook, take 1, put it on there, pull on the cap band, reclaim, take another, pull on, reclaim, and then a third. And we're going to do we're going to take 1 more, so that there's 4 loops in the cap band. So once you're done with that, once you finish that, go ahead and make another one, because we need 2 of them. So once you've made 2 antennae and 2 horns, we can continue. Okay, fix that. So I've got 2, those, and 2 of those. Yeah, we're gonna get started. Next, what we need to do is make the eyes. You can we're gonna make the eyes. So I'm gonna take a lime green band and wrap it around my hook 4 times. Gonna double loop the lime green, pull on the cap band. Don't reclaim it just yet. I'm gonna take an Alpha Loom Blue band. If you don't have that, then you can just use a normal Rainbow Loom band and wrap it around twice. And then we're going to take a black band, wrap it around 4 times. And then if you're using the Alpha, you're just going to twist it and then wrap it on the other side. If you're doing Rainbow Loom, you're going to twist it and wrap it around twice on the other side. And then reclaim that, and that's one eye. Push it down, we're going to make another. So same thing. Sorry about that. Same thing. Wrap it around 4 times. Double loop a lime. I'm gonna take an Alpha Loom Blue band on there once. A black. Wrap it around 4 times. And then the blue. So now, if you adjust it a bit, I've got 2 eyes. They might look a little bit weird on the hook because, I mean, obviously they're not on yet. Take a double loop lime band and pull everything on to there in order. So the blue, the black, and then the blue, the lime. So we got 1 eye on, working on the second. Okay, got them both. So how I'm going to do this is we're going to attach the eyes on. I'm going to put on the 4th peg from the top on each side, put 1 there and 1 end there. So now we have to get it to there. So what I'm going to do is separate the eyes with your hook and grab 2 of the 4 loops in between with your hook, and then if you have another hook, you can grab these 2 here. If you don't have a hook, you can just like use a pencil or something. I'll do that, so y'all can just watch me do that. So we got those 2, and then these 2 little loops. Oh god. Probably best if you don't use a pencil and you use an actual hook. Because 1, they won't get stained with the lead, hopefully. I'm going to put this back on, because that was a mistake. I'm going to use a hook. I was just showing it in case some of y'all needed help with doing it with a pencil. I'm going to put the 2 middle ones onto that 3rd peg. And now is the hard part. You got to be very careful with this. I'm going to use another hook to help me. These 2 go right there, and then you got to get the other 2 loops up to the peg that they go on. The 4th peg. There. Looks like we got it. Should look like this right now. So we've got 2 loops on the 4th on the sides, and then 1 right there. So now we need to lift up a few bands to add the teeth. I'm using white Alpha Loom bands, and if you don't have those, you're just going to use white. So lift up these 2 holding bands. Grab a white. Wrap it around 3 times for Alpha Loom and 4 times for Rainbow Loom. Slide it onto those 2 bands. Pull that back on. Take it off on the other side and add a tooth there. And then put that back. I'm going to do the same thing on the next set. Gotta be careful because the eyes are above it. Take a band, wrap it around 3 times. Lift that up, slide it on, reclaim. flame. And again. And do the same thing on the other side. Slide it on. Get it? There. Okay. Next, we are going to start looming, so be very careful with this. So, go under the cap band, loom up the top two. Mine go there. The next two bands go diagonally. And then when you loom the middle ones, get a line band, wrap it around your hook 4 times. And when you loom up these middle bands, you're going to slide that on. We're going to do that again on the next set. So wrap it around 4 times. Okay. Oh. So we're not going to do any more of those, but I'm going to loom up 3 times on the sides. Be very careful. Remember, these are double loop bands, so if they snap and you have to replace them because there's no backup band. Okay, so here and right here you gotta be very careful because that eye loop, the loop from the eyes is on that, and same right here. I'm gonna loom again in the center. Nope, not yet. So now we're gonna do the antennae, so get them both on your hook. So here's one. Here's 2. Okay, so I got them both on my hook. I'm gonna take a lime green band, wrap it around twice, double loop it, pull both on. Now, I'm going to lift up that loop that we just loomed, put it back on that peg. I'm going to put 2 loops from my hook onto there, onto that peg. And now I can replace these 2 loops that I removed and loom them back. And now on the other side do the same thing, so lift up these 2 loops, put them back. And now I'm going to put these last 2 loops from my hook onto there, and then replace them. Sorry I made that kind of hard. I gotta work on that. I'm going to loom the center and make sure you loom so it's in between the 2 antennae and it goes over. Now, get ready to attach your little horns. So get one on your hook. Go in here and be careful because remember there's still the eye bands on there. You gotta gently ease it in or out to loom. Now pull through the horn and loom it over. Like that. And again on the other side, so with your other horn. Very careful. And then slide it on. Good. Nothing broke, thank goodness. Now we're going to start to attach the, well, we can loom all the way down the sides. Just because there's nothing to attach doesn't mean that you don't need to be careful. They're all double loop. Okay, now we're going to attach the spikes. So go in, loom up, slide on a spike, and loom over. Just going to do this all the way down. So loom up, slide on a spike, a spike and loom over. Sorry if my hand covers it a little bit. I got big hands. Now we're done with that. We're going to tie off each end. Doesn't matter what color you're tying it off with, because we're just going to take it off later. So it's not really part of the project. Just holding it together before we attach it to the body. For those of you that don't know that. So just use whatever stretched out bands you have. Oh, I need to redo that one. Now we're gonna be taking it off. Very careful with this, so just watch how I'm doing it. Each one, definitely don't rip it off or pull it off. And I'll tell you what to do when we get to like the eye part. So with the eye part, this part is very careful. Don't take it all off at once. Take off each little piece and then do the eye part. So there, and there. Here's another one with the eye. So I'm gonna zoom in for this part to show what I'm doing, because it breaks a lot. So take off these two bands, because there's a lot of bands on here. So then these bands, and then these, and then these. So very careful with that. And then on the other side, okay, I think that was a success. Haven't made a mini dragon in a long time. So I'm kinda, and this was my first try in a few months. So I'm kinda surprised that it wasn't a disaster. Oh, I'm still zoomed in, whoops. So now, here's your dragon. You can just adjust it and stuff. So, I'm going to tug on the horns and the antennae and stuff. And then the eyes, I just need to adjust them, pull them back a little bit. Same over here. Okay, that was definitely successful. Compared to my previous trial, I'll just give you all a little peek. And I made it a few months ago. So yeah, this is definitely, I like how this turned out. You can tug on the little spikes. Y'all can, I'm gonna do that after, because I still gotta show you how to make the some other body parts, and I don't want the video to be too long, so I'm gonna show you now. Change your loom to the rectangular configuration. Gonna clear that. And what we're gonna do is just make the legs. So I'll show you what a front leg looks like. Looks like that. Got some sharp little claws. Yeah, so I am going to start by I'm going to start with some neon green bands, 2 at a time. Always 2 at a time now. So I'm going to go down 3, 3 times. And then go down twice here. And then diagonally. And then I'm gonna go with 2 neon greens and a lime green. So that's 3 bands right there. And then I'm gonna go with 2 lime greens and a neon green on the next set, like that. So now I'm just gonna add some double loop bands. So double loop a neon green there and there. Or I just wrap it around twice and pull it over. That's how I do it. Okay, this is where it's a little bit tedious. I think I showed it in my last tutorial on how to make these little sharp little toenails and claws. I did it with these white Alpha Loom bands, and if you don't have those, it's perfectly fine. Your claws are just going to be more chunky, and it's going to look more like these claws. These little ones. So, it's your choice. I'll get started and show you how to do it. So, with the Alpha Loom bands, the pegs on the hook, they're too far apart. It'll just snap if you do what I'm doing. So, I'm using these 2 little things. If you don't have this, it came with the Rainbow Loom, I think. But I guess you could just use, 2 hook ends. Something like that. I'm going to get it. It's like we did with the spikes. So, twist it around there. Twist around. And then put it over the top. Like that. Replay it if you were unsure. So grab the bottom the bottom loop, pull it over, and the bottom loop on the other side, pulling it over. Now I'm going to get, so it's done. I'm going to get, so it looks like this. I'm going to get both loops onto my hook. Okay, got it both on my hook. And now what I do next is I take a lime green, double loop it, and then slide the little claw onto there. And so this is going to be 1 toe. That's 1 toe. You need to make 5 per toe, so make 4 more. So you need to make 4 more of those little toe thingy, like toe with claws. So I've already made mine. Next, I'm going to double loop or just pause the video, make the other. Well, right now you just need 4 on your hook, so go make 3 more. I'm going to double loop a lime green, pull on all 4 toes. Now, since I did this on the other foot, I'm just going to use the Uranus band and you can just use lime, probably better. So you wrap it around 4 times on there. Reclaim that lime band. Now, I'm going to do another toe. So I got another toe on there, and I'm going to just double loop another lime green. Slide on the toe, slide on those 2 loops, then those, and then those, and then reclaim the double loop bends. Okay. Now we're going to attach it onto here. So I'm gonna make it so that last toe that we added, the 5th one, that's the thumb. Put that, if this is your first leg, put it facing down. Okay, facing down, and if it's your second, or actually, I don't think this is necessary anymore. Yeah, so whatever. Do that. Make it facing down. Now take a lime green band, wrap it around 4 times. And loom up these 3 bands, slide on that cap band, loom over, make another, loom up, slide it on. I'm going to loom that and this side, and then this whole side is going to have the cap bands. Just for some texture. Okay. Now I'm going to tie off the 2 ends. And gently just take it off the loom. Looks like this. I'm going to adjust it by getting my hook through the little claws. And tugging on them, pulling it out. Now going through the toes. And then pulling on them. Pull it out. Okay, so now this is the front leg, so I'm gonna go through that set and pull back to make the elbow. So it looks like that. Now you're gonna make a second, so they're mirrored. So to do that, so if I put a band right here, and so just now we were sliding on these cap bands on the top. The next one, you'll just put the cap bands in the same spots, but you'll slide it on the bands before you loom it, and then you'll end up looming it. So, whatever that is. I'll probably explain it better in some other videos. I haven't done this in a bit. I haven't made a video in a little while. Anyways, next, the back legs. The back legs. Okay. Here is a back leg. It's very similar. The biggest difference is just the feet. They're very different. Let's get to it. So, some neon bands. I'm gonna go down twice. And then here, I'm gonna go down 3 times. And then I'm gonna go down diagonally here. I'm doing it this way so it forms more of a knee than an elbow this time. And then I'll go with 2 neons and a lime right there. And that's it for the leg part. I just need to do my holding bands. Oh, there's a band right here. Ignore me as I replace this band. I could tell it was about to break. No. I'm just gonna add on the bands. Sorry about that. Move that. The toes again. I'm gonna show you how to make that one toe again. I'll show you how to do that. So it's a white alpha band. It's a white alpha band. Get it here. Twist it onto there. Twist it again, and bring it over those two little knobs. And I'm gonna loom over that band. Loom over that band. Push it. Now grab both of the loose ends, and that's your claw. And you take a lime band, double loop, pull it on. There we go. One toe. And go ahead and make 3 more. You'll need another one after that, but we just need 3 at the moment. So I got 4. No, actually, I take that back. You only need 3. You only need 3 on the back legs. Where'd I go? Okay. Next, we are going to double loop a lime green. Pull on all 3 toes. And then take a lime green band, wrap it around 4 times. Reclaim this. And now, what we're going to do is take a lime band and a neon green band. So put it on your hook, twist it. So double loop both of them at the same time. You just have to twist it. So they're both on there. It's 4 loops now. And you pull everything on in order. Okay. Reclaim it again. And now I'm just going to put this. Oh shoot. Okay, now make another little toe. So I've made another toe. And what you want to do is slide it in, so you got a toe. You don't want it to be on the side. You want it to be in between there. So I'm gonna get these bands. I'm just gonna take it, pull it through like that, and then get these bands back on my hook. That wasn't too hard, even though I think I might have missed. Okay, no, I didn't miss that. Give me a second. My video's still going? Yep, it is. Yuppers. Okay. So we got that on there. So it's in the middle now. Now I'm gonna take 2 lime green bands and a neon green band and put it on the hook. and slide everything on. So there's a lot of things we need to slide on. Got him? Reclaim. So you got that little back claw. When I slide this on, I want the back claw to be facing that way, away from the knee. So this is the knee, you want to be facing away. So now with the lime green again, wrap it around 4 times, go down, loom up, slide on. Again, go down, loom up the top 2, slide on that cap band, loom over. Again, slide on, loom over, and one last time, slide on and loom over. Now this side I'm just going to loom, I have trouble with that light. Anyways. Okay. That's the back leg. I'm gonna tie it off. So you can adjust it and make it look like the back leg should look, and pull on it and stuff. And I might adjust it some more later, but nothing too special. Just a back leg. So I've got two little back legs. So now, by this point in the video, you should have your 2 back legs, your 2 front legs, and then the head. I don't know why this video is taking so long. It's not like we've made any wings. Because, yeah, no, we're going to make the wings. I mean, they're not really wings. They're just these little wing buds, because obviously this is a mini dragon, and I guess that means baby dragon. See, so here I made him with wing buds, since baby SilkWings don't have wings. They've got wing buds. So that's what I'm going to be making. I'll show you what to do. We're going to start off with, let me grab it, sorry. Grab 2 navy bands and a yellow. Wrap that around your hook 3 times, so it's like this thing. Now I'm going to take 2 lime greens and a neon green and pull this little bud on. Pull it on, and then reclaim. Now I'm going to make another bud, which is slightly smaller, so I'm just going to take a navy and a yellow, wrap it around 3 times, and then I'm going to take a lime green and a neon green and pull it on. And claim it. Now I'm going to take, that's not it, I'm going to take 2 limes and a neon green and slide it both on and then reclaim. Now this is your finished little wing bud thingy. So you got a bigger one and a smaller one, just like right there. See, they're the same. I'm just gonna tie that off. So grab a band, pull it through, and tie it off. So now I got these two little ones. And then this is the end of the video. You've got the wing buds, the back legs, the front legs, and then your head. So that's what you should have by the end of this video. I hope it wasn't too hard for y'all. It was easy to follow. And yeah, I'm gonna try to get this video out soon. As of today, it's like July 6th or something. But yeah, I still got tennis every day, so that takes some time. I'm going to camp next week. It's a tennis camp. It's all week. It's sleepaway. But yeah, enough of that. If y'all liked it, you can like the video, maybe subscribe if you haven't already, and I guess share it to someone that doesn't know. And if you want to buy any of my creations that I've listed, I'll link my Etsy store in the description, and on there you can also order custom creations. I've made a few of those. So we'll see y'all in the next video where we make the body. See you then.